What's going on, my dudes and dudettes? I'm right back where I left off from the last one. Hope you guys are enjoying the view of me just, sitting here doing this stupid quiz. Alright, I didn't read the last two questions before I ended up skipping them, so. Change species.
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice Potion, if you're inclined to test your knowledge, and I won't be giving you any...
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
The Order of Merlin.
No, that's incorrect. The answer was the Wizards' Council. The Wizards' Council disbanded. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
Dang it. I don't know nothing about Harry Potter. I'm not a major nerd like some people. If I should have watched the movies a lot more effectively. This is so annoying.
The Antipodean Opali.
No, though the Viper
I thought it was
is
the
the
Viper
smallest breed, who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Quincy Hogg.
No, it is believed that the hide behind was accidentally created.
Magical creature.
A demiguise.
Yes! While the hide behind has the power, what is the only spell known to repel a letherfold?
Letherfold. I don't think a letherfold is what they're called, but I'm going to say Patronus.
The Patronus charm.
Well done. The only known survivor of a letherfold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
Evangeline Orpington.
That's incorrect. The answer I was looking... One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Knowledge is the real magic.
No. The answer was...
Which
magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
The Ashwinder.
That's incorrect. The correct answer, according to parcel mouths, each of the rune... Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
Mount Greylock.
Well done! The American school was founded in the 17th century. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
Elixir to induce euphoria.
Incorrect. The answer, Amatenti smells different to every person.
I need that freaking book.
Are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
I don't have time for another quiz at the moment.
That's fine. Come and find me if you'd like to try later. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio. Look at this. So Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Oh, I didn't have to sit through the rest of her questions. Although, not gonna lie, I kind of feel like a dullard because I don't know any of this. If I was actually attending this school, I probably would actually try to remember some of this stuff. I heard you.
Revelio.
Where you at? Where are you, you little bastard? Got you. Come here, you. Come here. Where'd you go? I just left these stupid stairs.
Revelio.
Where'd you go? Got you.
Yes.
Freaking annoying little bastards. I'm gonna need to expand my knowledge because I still feel stupid. Alright.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Yes, the transformation spell. But first, I'd like you to carry out a couple of tasks which will help you to complete your field guide. Attend my transfiguration class once you've done them, and we can begin the lesson.
Alright, I guess I'll just go outside and wait.
It's never been this long. I just know something's happened.
Not what I was intending, but it was convenient.
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop students from cheating.
Taking owls a bit too literally, if you ask me.
Beautiful.
Goodness.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Sorry about that. Had a bit of a issue when it came to fixing a problem. But I think I figured out how it works. thought that was going to be a little bit longer. So does this just make it to where things just come to life and do stuff?
Beautifully done. Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying. OWLs will be here before you know it.
No, I don't have to have the fire one.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
The assignments have helped.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to an ex-aura in Upper Hogsfield connected in any way to Professor Fig? I can't begin to imagine what that was about.
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed. If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available. Glad to see you were paying close attention to my demonstration of the transformation spell.
Cool. Man. Alright. Learning this spell is definitely going to make my battles a little bit easier.
Arrest them.
The Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook.
She was talking
Hello,
earlier.
Adelaide. I received your owl.
Thank you for coming. You see, my uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumors that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
You would be worried.
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
I'll see what I can learn.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide.
I hope Adelaide's Uncle Roland is all right. She seems very worried. Adelaide mentioned her uncle's camp may be near Brockborough, past the river.
Let's see, is that where I'm going? It's all gobbledygook. I'm gonna see what's up. I figure every time Sebastian's in some serious stuff, there's always something new for me to learn.
You'll never believe what I've...
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
Agreed. We did what we had to.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
We
should tell him.
He's the reason we found the book, and he deserves to know what you've learned.
You've seen how he frets about the dark arts. I promise, I'll tell him when I found the relic. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I appreciate you telling Sebastian not to keep this from me, but going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
What happened to Sebastian's parents?
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
The spellbook is giving Sebastian hope.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Well, that's heartbreakingly concerning. I mean, honestly, I never expected him to actually be in the room. But it does still worries me. Alright. Since we got that out of the way. I don't think the map's done loading in yet. There we go. Meet Sebastian by the Overlook. Oh, already. Okay.
Wonder who lives here.
There you
I
are.
thought my owl might pique your interest. If there's any chance...
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
Revelio. There they are, up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
What am I doing here? This patrol is worthless. No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Revelio.
Only fight if we have to.
Nothing over here.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
Perhaps we can find an alternate route up ahead.
Sneaking around has its appeal.
Seems quiet.
We're making quick progress.
If you give me the stealth option, usually I don't mind taking it. Especially when I can just go around being invisible. But I never say no to a fight. That is, unless it's one of those games where I have to, like, fight again and again and again and again and again to the point that it annoys the crap out of me. And I know that there are plenty of games that do that.
For better or for worse, we're in. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
What's that? Aha! There you are. I won't rest. What is happening?
Not what I'm trying to do.
Loyalists are in here.
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
I find it hard to do anything with the constant switching of these.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs,
Revelio.
soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Repair them.
Still a cool spell.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Bombarda! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome
We
distraction.
have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
How nice of you to stop by.
Ranrock won't be stopped. You won't get away.
We're not finished yet.
It's almost as if they
Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Glacius!
Here, I thought that was like an instant death trick once you transform them.
Certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
Ah, there's that Hufflepuff loyalty you're so well known for. Now, Confringo! We can have a look around.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Confringo!
That's another trial.
A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
I thought I put it closer.
Confringo! I wouldn't be surprised if I wasn't expecting that.
Is this a trial door? The world floated back to me after, as if it were a watery haze. How long have I been unconscious? I only remember his eyes, empty of sorrow. Yes, but also, I recall feeling a sense of euphoria as I watched the pain vanish. But everything started to turn. When I fell, I must have hit my head. I neither feel nor see a mark, but the pain is throbbing. I could only hope it is not the Black Death. At least, he is no longer in pain.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant.
Revelio.
Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now.
Takes us right back to the Undercroft.
Now for the moments of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble.
When are we not in for more trouble? He's right here. Let me talk to him. Well, guys, I think my game crashed, so I guess we'll end it here. So, until next time, stay cool, keep rocking, and don't fear the Reaper. Wingardium Leviosa.